Hello, good morning, everybody. Chris Adams here. It is Monday. I'm going to be dropping a clip in a little bit, just random clip from many of my stand-ups. I'm trying to drop one every Monday because I believe that work creates work, and that's what this is about. Work hard. That's why I got the job with that guy, and also Joe Coy and a few other people, because I just did something. I got a couple of shows coming up. Wednesday I'll be at the Copper Still on Maggie Mayfield. I love her. She's an amazing person and cool. And coming up this month as well, I'm going to be at Hardcore Fitness in Lake Forest. That's Saturday, May 25th at 8 p.m. That's going to be a fun show. 7 pre-sale, $10 at the door. It's on my Facebook. And then I will also be at on next month, June 9th, I'll be at the Brea Improv at 7 p.m. That's Sunday, June 9th, with Leo Flowers, who I know, and some other comics who I don't know, but I'm imagining if Eric knows them, they're amazing, because Eric Rivera is hilarious. Got to watch his HBO thing. Got to help him film behind-the-scenes stuff for it as well. I might be filming some more behind-the-scenes for him for HBO. Hey. Just wanted to let you know. So today I'm talking about hard work because I am a firm believer in hard work. I've been working in this field for a long time, and randomly. Hey, Chrissy. I got my start early on with Chris Rock because of a roommate. And the way I got that was I would just edit videos and film videos for fun with him and myself, and I would make little documentaries. And one day he brought in these tapes and he said, "Hey man, could you edit this project?" And he didn't tell me who was on it, and I look and it's Chris Rock in England. And I'm like, what? Yes, absolutely. And I learned so much about comedy that year that I was working with him. It wasn't a full year, but anyway, that year I did. And what I learned was just do something, even if you don't know necessarily where it will lead. And that's why I've been able to have connections and be able to continue in comedy, is because I've just always done things just to do them sometimes, and it led to something else. And I didn't do it with any goal in mind. It was just like, I like working. And because of that, I got the job with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ifft on their podcast because I had Chris Rock on my resume. And many years later, I got the job where I have now with this guy and Joe Coy and other people, editing videos for them, because I was just editing videos, these little art videos online for just me. I'd put them on Instagram, put them on Facebook, put them on YouTube, and Eddie Ifft, who I'd worked for previously on his podcast, saw them and said, "Hey man, you're really good at editing. I have a potential job for you." And that's where I'm at now, all because of free work, not because of paid work. I did a lot of things for free. I did a lot of things for either free or low pay, and it led to a career. And it took a long time. I mean, it took, I would say, 15 years to get a entry-level position, but hey, I'm in, and I'm never getting out. Also, I've been putting in a lot of hard work and stand-up. Oh, someone's calling, and no one's here. Interesting. I don't answer the phone, so it doesn't matter. But I've been putting a lot of work in stand-up. I go up, and I hope that goes to voicemail soon. I go up every night, even if I'm not booked somewhere. I try to go up every night, and at least once a night, but a lot of times 3. And I will work on my material, and Sunday, it paid off. I mean, it's been paying off at every show I do lately. I'm just like, I'm on the ball. But it really paid off Sunday when the room was just weird, and most comics were failing, and I mean, it was a bunch of new comics. It was that Spotlight Sunday show, which I think he books a lot of newer comics. And a lot of people just aren't as experienced as I am. I've been doing comedy for a very long time in a lot of different situations. And I just went up there with a fun, positive energy and just boom, 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 boom. And I murdered it because, you know, I do have a lot of experience at comedy. And I am pretty good at it. I'm not being arrogant. I've been working very hard at it. And I know what I'm doing for the most part. And what that showed me was just work, you know, constantly work. And I know it doesn't always seem like it's going to pay off, but it will. And it pays off. It's a lot like working out. You know, at first it doesn't feel like anything's happening, and you just keep doing it, and it feels like you're banging your head against the wall. But if you don't give up, you're going to see gains or fitness in the idea of working out. And it's very similar for stand-up. You just go to that gym every day, you go to that open mic, and you feel like horrible sometimes because the stuff that you're working on just doesn't hit. But if you keep going, it will pay off. And as long as you're honest with yourself and improve every single time you go up, like, oh, I need to change this, oh, I did that wrong, and be honest. Don't just think like I'm the greatest, because that actually is how people don't actually improve. You have to always be hard on yourself, but not so hard to where you're going to quit, but hard to where you're really critiquing yourself in an honest way. So I've done that with a lot of things, and I believe that you too can get things you want in life, but it requires a lot of effort and a lot of work. And there's nothing wrong with that. Effort and work is what makes life worth living. If everything was easy, do you know how boring it would be? Ugh. You'd just be like, there was a Twilight Zone episode about that, where this guy went to a casino and he just starts winning all the time. And he's miserable, and he goes, I thought this was heaven. And the guy goes, who told you this was heaven? That's why success usually, I think, makes comics kind of not as funny. A lot of comics I used to love, as they've gotten more successful, stop becoming funny. And I think it's because maybe audiences kind of give them a little too much too quick, and they have to really work to see if something is good. So, hey man, just work really hard, and I think you're going to achieve maybe not what you dream, but you will achieve improvement, and you'll feel better about yourself because you'll have earned every laugh or whatever you're going for, editing wise or anything you're doing. Work hard and you will achieve something. All right, have a wonderful day. Happy Monday, and I hope to see you guys out at my live shows. All right, bye.